Here I am at the Lextutor site. In order to make the cloze exercise, you need to go to lextutor.ca. It's a Canadian site. You can either go by the URL www.lextutor.ca, or you can Google Compleat lexical tutor. Either way, you'll come to this site, which has been designed and maintained by Tom Cobb at the University of Montreal. When you get to this website, in order to make our cloze exercise, we'll go to the furthest right Teacher Tool column. We'll choose the middle option, which is Cloze. We'll click on Cloze. When we get to this page, we have two options to build our cloze passages. We can either use the rational deletion cloze, which is option 1, or a frequency-based cloze, which is option 2. We want to choose the words ourselves, so we're going to choose option 1. Click on the blue link. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of all the text here in these boxes because it's easier to operate that way. I don't want to have a separate first sentence, so I'm going to ignore this part here. And we want to make sure that we scroll down to get rid of all of the text in this white box here. So now that everything is completely clear, I'm going to go up to choose mode, make sure that I choose rational so that I can make my own selections. In the short title, I know what piece I'm going to use, a poem by Shelley, so called Ozymandias, so I'm going to write that title in here. I'm not going to do, and I do want this title, 1818. I'm not going to put anything here in box number 3. I'm going to leave the first sentence clear. I'm going to go to my text, which is over here, and I'm going to copy it without the title. So I already have the title. And I'm going to paste it into this little white box here. And then I'm going to scroll up so that I can get to that text, see all of my text, and I'm going to double click on every word that I want to be a blank in my passage, every target word. So I'm going to use double click antique, vast, trunkless, visage, sneer, sculptor, passions. Now I have trunkless, so I'm actually going to include lifeless in order to make a point about that suffix. Mocked, pedestal. I'm going to choose ye and mighty, but I want them to come up as a single term, so between ye and mighty, I'm going to put a dash. Decay, colossal, going to include boundless, so again I have an opportunity to make a point about less. I'm going to choose lone, level, and stretch. So those are the words that are going to show up now in my cloze exercise. To make the exercise, I go to submit. My exercise now comes up with all of these words that I chose as cloze exercise, a cloze exercise with drop-down boxes. And when I want to save this, I simply click on this title here, Save on Lextutor. It has my title. If you don't put a unique title, it will not save. I'm going to click that link. And I'm going to make a point of cutting and pasting it from here. You do not want to select the period on the end. And I'm going to save it here on the document that I have with my link below, my poem, so I can put the link below. Okay, I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to close out of this completely. I'm going to go back home. And then I'm going to close out of this website completely in order to demonstrate to you that when I go back here and I click on this hot link, I will in fact find for posterity my cloze passage. It can be accessed permanently. I have links that are probably 5, 6, 7 years old on this website. So that is how you create the cloze exercise for your reflection.